Hi, Vineet here again with not so sexy voice of mine. So let's start planning our first road trip. Saputara is actually one of my favorite hill stations around here. It's in Gujarat. Let's start planning a trip. So there are the two route options actually. One is via Nashik. It's actually kind of quick. You'll hit kind of mountain somewhere here. The other is just complete open highways. You can just zoom past. Let's go via this route here. And so I can quickly just enter some information like a date, the kind of budget hotels I want to stay in. Let me just say I'm going with friends and going for the economy trip. Yeah, so one night should be okay. So booking a hotel is actually very simple here. You can actually click here to give you some more information. The other thing to do is you can just quickly add it to a trip. Of course, for you to book this hotel, it will take you to a partner site, and you can actually have a better glimpse of actually this place. And let's come back here. This is already added to our trip. Let's save our stay. Go to petrol pumps. So here's when I really start scouting along the trip. Okay, assuming I'm just out of Bombay, I'll let's say tank up somewhere here, and I should be good for the entire trip. And let's look for some toilets along the way. Yeah. So there are 49 toilets on this route. Stop somewhere here, and I think somewhere here should be good. Except for some food joints. Breakfast somewhere close to the petrol pump is a good idea, and maybe somewhere before I enter Sapatara. Yeah. So I'm actually done with all the three essentials here, and you'll notice all of them get added here. Let's quickly go to step three. Okay, here's where we do some interesting things. So there are 10 categories for you to choose of things you can do along the way, right? So Saputara is a hill station. Let's see as a hill station what it has to offer. It has, yeah, it's got a beautiful lake here. Let me say I want to add it to my trip. And there's something along the way as well. Sure, why not? Let me do this along the way. And while I'm at it, let me also look for some other stuff. What about some temples? Yeah, okay, so there is stuff along the way I can do here. Just roaming around Mandir, or maybe, yeah, sure, why not? I can do this. And I think that's enough for a day. And let me just quickly. The other thing you can do is also search for a place here. So if you want to actually see stuff specifically in a place, so you can actually even do that. So I know Surat is not in my trip, but I can actually type Surat and it will show me stuff near Surat. But let's just quickly generate an itinerary and go forward. So this is our itinerary, what it looks like. I'm actually kind of done. Just give me very little time. I can give it a nice little title, and I can add my vehicle if I want to. There. So now you know what vehicle I own. Well, Gujarat is a dry state, so there. So we have seen some water bodies and hill stations. So let me just tag it, and yeah, villages also. Safe trip. And there you have it. The trip is planned, and we're done.